to get your home, your car, your family, really everything ready for the fall season. It all starts with our best value of the day, our exceptional one-of-a-kind AstroTurf mats. Now, listen, we've all bought cocoa fiber mats. You know, you buy 2 a year, you buy 3 a year. They're muddier and dirtier than your shoes are. They're certainly smellier than your shoes are, and yet you think they're keeping your home clean. Well, we offer these one-of-a-kind clean machine mats that get the sand, the dirt, the dust, the pesticides and the grass off of your feet, off of your shoes, off of your dog's paws before it comes into your home. They can hold up to 5 pounds worth of dirt and sand, and they're rinsable. Do you have any mats in your home that you can actually rinse the dirt off of? Now, they come in 5 beautiful colors. I will let you know that black cherry is now down to less than 2,000 in stock for the rest of the country for the rest of the day, and we've sold almost 12,000 of our 2-packs already on the day today. These mats are normally $20 each. For our best value of the day, you get 2 of them for $25. It's a steal of a deal. I've had mine for 5 years. I've got kids, I've got a dog. They lived through Hurricane Irma. They lived through superstorms, and they're not moldy or mildewy. You just rinse them out and put them back out, and they are pristinely beautiful. In fact, they're even made right here in America. So they're a great product, and they're definitely worth buying. Okay. So fall season, you know, changeover of climates, we start to worry about the health of our car, right? We all have those issues. The check engine light comes on. And if you're like me, and 99.9% of Americans, you know officially diddly squat about the inside of your automobile. That's the technical term, diddly squat. So we rely on a mechanic. We blindly turn our car over to them, and we hope that they don't say something strange to us that we don't understand. We hope and we pray that they don't hand us a $3,000 estimate. We hope that they don't give us a checklist of 7 things that need to be done and scare us that our kids and our grandkids are unsafe in our car unless we get them fixed. What if you could take power back? What if you could take control back and own the exact same device that they use to run diagnostics on your car and figure out what actually needs to get done before they decide what they're gonna tell you needs to get done? It's called the micro mechanic. Every single car since 1996 has what's called an OBD reader. That's a little slot, usually hidden under your steering wheel, but when you plug it in, it actually gives you a full diagnostic and tell you exactly what's wrong with your car. And then you can figure out, A, if your mechanic is honest or not, and B, you can find out exactly what needs to be done, how much of an emergency it is, and how much it's supposed to cost. For $20, you protect yourself. You save yourself the worry and the hassle of seeing a check engine light and thinking it's the end of the day and you gotta stop everything and get to a mechanic. For $20, your car can be completely protected and know what's going on inside and out. It's available today on 2 flexible payments. All you do is download a free app to Apple or Android, and that's how you read the results. And any car, SUV, pickup truck, sedan, coupe, any car, American or foreign, made after 1996. So that's 22-year-old cars. Any car newer than that can use the micro mechanic. Now, Justin Gottfeld is joining us. He was our car washer in the last hour. He's now our mechanic in this hour. And thanks to this little guy right here, he's the most honest, fair mechanic you'll ever find.
That's right. And now you can be your own fair mechanic. Yep. You're going to turn your driveway, your garage, into that mechanic, that auto shop, so that you can find out and see exactly what's wrong with your vehicle. Maybe there isn't a check engine light, but you just want to go ahead and check it. But maybe that check engine light is on and you have no idea what it means. And when you take it to those auto body shops or the mechanic shops, you're not really sure exactly if they're pulling one over on you. Now be 100% sure exactly what's going on. Now the OBD reader is not something that's brand new, but it's something that is now so affordable and easy to understand, because now all you have to do is download an app to your phone or to your tablet, and all you do is plug it into that OBD reader. As Brett said, it's usually underneath your dashboard, underneath your steering wheel, and then turn it on, and it'll automatically connect via Bluetooth after you download that app to your phone or tablet, and it'll start giving you up-to-date live diagnostics and telling you whether it's safe to drive your vehicle or not just safe to drive your vehicle.
Well, I think that's the most important thing. It's not just, oh, every mechanic is a scam artist, because they're not. Mm-hmm. But you know what? When the kids got to get to school and you've got to get to work and your check engine light is on, this micro mechanic tool can let you know whether or not you can go about your day. It needs to be fixed, but it's not a safety issue. It's not a potential emergency. Or this micro mechanic can go, no, 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 you need to cancel your day, make other plans for the kids, and get your car towed or directly to the mechanic before you get on and about your day. Just that peace of mind, to know that that little light is the beginning of actual information in the right plan and plot. You know, I mean, come on. Think about what your car costs. Think about what your car insurance costs. Think about what the last mechanic quote was. For $20 to have the same diagnostic tool that they're using, for $20 to make sane out of what can be a very stressful situation when a check engine light goes on. We used to offer these under a different name, and they were $80. And I personally thought at $80 they were a worthwhile investment. It's the same technology. It's the same information. It's easier than it's ever been before through Apple and Android. And it's a $20 buy. That's it.
Yeah, and my uncle is a car mechanic, self-made car mechanic. He loves working on vehicles. We might not be that kind of person, right? But now you have the technology, the same technology that those types of people are using. And now it's easy to understand, because normally those OBD readers used to just give you a regular code, and then you'd have to figure out what that code meant. Here, using your app, I want to show you how easy it is to see exactly what your vehicle is going to be showing you through that app. So for instance, your crankshaft position sensor. Do we know what that is? Not necessarily. Our purge flow, our crankshaft again. We can go ahead and click on one of these, and you can see right here where it's in red, it says unsafe to drive. If we were to click this, this is our throttle and pedal position.
Can I tell you just for a second that what was it, the crankshaft?
The crankshaft.
So I have absolutely no idea what a crankshaft is. I would have thought it was like a heavy metal band.
It's a rock band, yeah.
And, oh, it is?
No, I got to imagine that
okay.
it is.
So, but here's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but if I went to a mechanic and they said, it's gonna be $500 to fix your crankshaft, I would have said, you're the crank, and I would have turned around, got in my car, and driven away. I mean, quite frankly, they could speak in Polish to me, and it would be as much information. The crankshaft, I would go, that is the most made-up piece of gobbledygook I've ever. When it's on here, I'll go, oh, my car is a crankshaft, and apparently it's unsafe and needs to be fixed. Good to know. And now, yes, by all means, please, Mr. Car Mechanic, fix my apparently broken crankshaft.
Of course. We all know what the crankshaft is, right? Well, if you aren't sure, all you have to do is then click it. It'll explain to you exactly everything.
I can even learn what a crankshaft is?
You can learn. And you know what? It'll even give you an estimate on how
cool.
much it should cost to replace and or fix that crankshaft. So $102 to $225. You can even set up your next mile service for instance, your crankshaft.
So here, let's just say that your gas cap was loose. Not an emergency. Something even I could fix myself, and this would tell me so. So I don't make an appointment, so I don't cancel my morning, so I don't drive through rush hour traffic to get to my service dealer that's in another town. It could say, Brett, your gas cap is loose, and I could go, and be done. I'd say that's worth $20. I'd say it's worth giving it a try and running a diagnostic on your car for $10. What about one of you that's thinking about buying a used car? If you're thinking about buying an automobile, and you know, the Carfax report may or may not be provided, it may not be up to date, it may have, you know, there may be problems now that there weren't there 2 weeks ago. Every single used car you're consider buying, you can plug this into it and see whether or not there's actually anything wrong with the vehicle you're about to buy privately. I mean, for $20 for the thousands you're gonna spend on a used vehicle, I'd say that's pretty impressive peace of mind.
$20, and think about it, maybe there is an existing problem that you're not aware of, and by continuing to drive your vehicle, now you're costing yourself even more money to fix it. And Brett brought up an amazing idea, which is if you are going out and you're shopping for a car, maybe for you or for maybe somebody younger in the family, you're not maybe particularly buying them a brand new vehicle, and so you want to make sure that that car is up to date, you have fixed everything, and maybe those people said, we brought it to a mechanic, we have a friend. Well, now you have a friend. You have your own power, your micro mechanic, plug it in, and you can leave it inside your vehicle and continue to have all of those live updates.
So you could just leave it in always, and it'll push through information, or you can plug it in, unplug it, keep it in the glove box.
Move it to a different vehicle.
Say, share it with your spouse, share it with your kids. I mean, listen, girlfriend comes over for dinner one night, and through the course of the meal, she goes, you know, my car made a funny noise when I was driving over here. Like, oh, guess what? I got a mechanic in my pocket. Oh, and I've got this thing too.
Yeah.
That's a bad joke. It's available for you today.
Right next to my crankshaft.
It's available for you today for under $20. I mean, think about how much money we spend on our automobiles. You know, this may sound silly, But, you know, there's a lot of lemons when you buy a new car.
Without a doubt.
Plug this into a brand new car before you sign on the dotted line. And if there's something wrong, make the dealer fix it for you before you drive off the lot and now have another problem that you got to pay money to have taken care of.
I actually was one of those people. I went to an actual, dealer, which I felt like being there. I had the confidence that they have their own mechanics, and sure enough, I actually, it was one of my first vehicles, spent $5,000, I was all excited, and sure enough, months later, my transmission blew. Imagine being able to, and as Brett said earlier, every car after 1996 is going to be able to use this micromechanic to now have the confidence, to not feel like, well, I'm not so sure. Do I trust them? Do I not trust them? Now have the confidence that where you are, you will always know exactly what's going on with your vehicle.
So in our last 2 moments, that is of course the question on everybody's mind if you're watching our presentation, will it work on my car? If your car is less than 22 years old, and if your car is still running well at 22 years old, you deserve a gold medal.
Yep.
If your car is less than 22 years old, this will work. You do have the outlet that has to be plugged in, and there are restrictions that require it on every car, American and foreign, whether it is an SUV, a pickup truck, a sedan, a sports car, whether it is a hatchback, whether it's electric or gas, whether it's hybrid, you know, wherever it comes from, they all have this reader. And the bottom line is, you know, the little trick of the trade, this is what the mechanic uses. First thing you do when you give a car over to a mechanic is they plug in an OBD reader and now get the same information that you get.
Yeah, they're not just checking every individual thing. Absolutely, they're going ahead and they're getting the diagnostics from your vehicle and then figuring out what the issue is. You can do that as well. So now you walk into the mechanic shop, you drive your vehicle to the auto body shop, and you say, here's what's wrong. And if they give you a quote, say, well, no, I know that it is really not going to cost that much money. And then, well, we can go from there. But now you know, walking in, exactly what the problem is, what the issue is. And maybe it's just the maintaining of your vehicle. Maybe there isn't something seriously wrong. Maybe you have that check engine light on. With your app, you can actually go into your app and go ahead and turn that check engine light on. And I want to talk about the technology part really quickly. If you are afraid of the idea of plugging this in, it's extremely easy to find. Chances are you have a phone or tablet. It'll automatically connect via Bluetooth. So you don't have to be tech savvy, you don't have to be a mechanic, but you are going to be wearing that mechanic hat once you get your micro mechanic.
You know, at the end of the day too, I would advise you to think about for just a moment about the younger generations, you know, who never learned about car engines, who don't know what to do when check engine lights come on, who are quick to hand it over to a stranger and pay for it. You know, I think about the people that are super busy in their lives and their car dealer or their car service place is miles and miles and miles away and requires an appointment and takes up hours of your time. You know, it is $20 today. That's it. We've never offered an OBD reader for anywhere near this affordably, and that's why over 500 of you have ordered it this hour alone. It is the only airing of the day today and the most affordable model we've ever offered. It sends the information wirelessly to Apple or an Android device, and again, if it told you your gas cap was loose, wouldn't it be pretty nice to know that you could just do that yourself? Get on with your day and not feel unsafe. Okay, so shop for it while it is available. Now, we are focused on fall cleanup today. And a lot of people install solar lights in the fall because they want something that can run through the winter season, that does not require electricity, that does not require a transformer or wires and cords and cables running everywhere, but they want to get decorative lighting in before it gets too cold outside. So we took our most popular, most versatile, best-selling set of solar lights, and we put them on sale for you today. It is our 8-pack customer pick best-selling set at $20 off the regular HSN price and ships to your house free of charge for only $16 a month using FlexPay on any major debit or credit card. Now, the black you see on your screen is unfortunately already sold out on the day today, but we do have it available for you in bronze, in gold, and stainless steel. And listen, guys, do you realize at the touch of a button, these can be Christmas lights? Yeah. They've got multiple different color lights and color effects. as well as different ways to display and hang them. So those are coming up in just a little bit. Okay, so Justin is clearly a man of many trades. First, he washed our cars and our homes. Then he was our car mechanic, and now he's the electrician?
I'm a utility man.
The handyman? Utility man? Okay. What we're gonna offer you today is a brand new offer from a company called Coordinate. Get it? Better electrical cords and surge protectors for your home. It's very ready.
It's genius.
Now, what you're going to get today is better form, better function, and better look. We all need these power strips, right? Well, what you're gonna get is a 6-outlet surge protector with a 3-foot power cord in a beautiful color and a braided cord design. And included with your purchase today for under $30, you get a 10-foot extension cord that has not only outlets on it, but also has USB ports for charging your portable devices. So you're getting both a power strip and an extension cord. Both of them today, 2 separate products for under $30 in your choice of colors. It's brand new. It's a way to get better form, better function, and better style while you're at it.
Absolutely. We're bringing beauty to an area of our home that particularly isn't very beautiful, right? Our extension cables. And when we're thinking about it, we are trying to hide cables. Why do we want to try hide cables? Because they're not the best thing to look at. But what Coordinate has done is that they have brought beauty to the area, as I said, that really is not very beautiful. And their slogan is basically connect, protect, and charge, and do it in the most best looking way possible. So if you want to be able to plug this in your living room and be able to match your decor, we're about to get a little punny here, because now you can color coordinate everything with all of your other electronics that are mounting in our homes every single day.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you knew that?
Okay, so here we go. All you do is select, oh, they're over there. You select your color. We have them available for you in teal. That's what you see on top. Then blue is the one right below that. And then it comes in purple, and it does come in the standard black. And I do just want to point out really quickly that what we call extension cord has a different end on it than what you're used to with an extension cord. You're going, wait a second. An extension cord with 4 different plugs on it. This is a 10-foot extension cord, and this is what is at the end of it. So 1, 2, portable devices through USB charging, and then 2 of your standard grounded plugs. So there's 4 different plugins at the end of a 10-foot extension cord. That's one of the 2 products that you get today with that braided design. And then you also get your power strip as well. So it's 2 products today for under $30 and with free shipping and handling.
I'd like to start with the 10-foot cable, because I believe that this is one that you are going to use, is literally going to be your best friend. It's my best friend. I know that, because here are some really amazing features that are built inside of this. Right off the bat, Brett was talking about those USB ports. These are rapid charging USB ports. Have you ever heard of that? When you plug this in, it's going to be charging your phones and your tablets 40% faster than your regular outlet will at home. And time is of the essence, especially with our phones. And when we're using our phones and our tablets every day, that battery's running out. You don't want to sit there and just sit and wait before you know it's going to be charged. And we talked about these being 3-pronged. They are grounded. That plays into the idea of these being surge protectors. And I want to show you the actual braiding on these. This is a tangle-free cable that looks good. This is going to be fashionable in your home. And I want to show right over here quickly the outlet, because when it comes to the actual the outlet, it's completely low profile. So if you want to hide this behind your couch, if you want to hide this behind the desk, it's not going to be sticking out.
Straight out. Yeah,
and it's also pushed. Do you see how cool that is? It's actually pushed over to the side. So if it's not down or up, for instance, so you can not hide, but you can plug in additional electronics. It's not going to block the other outlet.
So everybody gets the black extension cord, and then you choose the color of your power strip, your 6-outlet power strip that you want. Look. We all need to buy these, right? And most of the time you'll spend $30 for a power strip. Doesn't come in colors, doesn't have a braided design, it isn't better laid out, and you don't get a free 4-plug 10-foot extension cord to go along with your purchase. So this is a fun buy. I mean, you know, first of all, if you got kids in college or even in high school, they got 17, devices that they need to plug in. If you've got a home office and it's a space where everybody looks and sees and you want some nice color to it. But at the end of the day, this is a value buy. You're getting a better product, a better looking product, a better designed product, extension cord that's got more features and more outlets than others. But you're also getting a great deal. It's $5 off, it's free shipping, and we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I'm sorry, this may sound silly, but to me, this sort of blew my mind a little bit. You're getting an extension cord and a power strip with a lifetime warranty. That's how much this company believes in it. The company behind the scenes that make this product, they make most extension cords in the world.
They do. Right? In fact, they are one of the largest, if not the largest owner of the market of power, of surge protectors and extension cables. They know what they're doing. They're making a lot of the other ones for those other name brands, but Jasco is made, Coordinate is that brand for you. And I actually want to go back over to Brett, because Brett was showing these little tiny cables. And if you are like us, we fight this idea of having these little tiny cables that come with our electronics. And if you're trying to charge your phone, that's what, a 6-inch, 9-inch cable, and you're just relegated to being stuck to that outlet. Now with that 10-foot cable, this is basically like having a jump rope. You can reach it from your living room to your bedroom to your bathroom. Perfect for anybody who knows anybody who's in a dorm, who lives in an apartment, a condominium, in a big home.
So basically here, bye.
Yep.
You can stay on it, you can stay on it, you can stay, you can actually move around. If it's a tablet, you can watch it if there's one plug or outlet. Older homes that don't have a lot of them, and you want to be able to carry them around, so you get a lot of space, you get a lot of breadth, you get a lot of reach today. So if you want these, they are available for you today. As you see, there are now less than 1,000 left. I did not realize these were going to go as fast as they did. And all you do is choose your color. Again, everybody gets the black extension cord with the 4 outlets, and you choose teal, blue, purple, or black for your 6 outlet surge protector. Our teal is our most popular and now our most limited. So if you want them, remember you're getting both products today with $5 off the price plus free shipping and handling. Justin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You deserve a break.
Do I?
You wash the car.
I'd have your car to
service the car. Oh, you still have to wash my car. That's right. I promised him food. I'll take care of that.
That's actually really why I'm still
my whole next hour is like award-winning chicken wings and Pure Land beef steak.
I will be right.
We got you covered.
Hooked next to your hip.
Okay, great. All right. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Okay, now coming up next, you're seeing on your screen right now, is the final chance today to shop for our fall cleanup solar lights. Here's the nice thing. It's not too hot. And the ground is not yet completely frozen solid. So if you need to add extra lighting to your pathway around your porch or around your patio, our solar lights, I do not speak in hyperbole when I say they are better than everybody else's. I was like so many of you that said solar lights are garbage. They're plastic, they put out no light, you have to buy them every single year, people waste their money on them. And then I came to HSN, and the Field Smith brand proved me wrong, because they make theirs out of metal and glass, because they put higher quality, higher lumens lights inside of them, and they put a larger solar panel on them. So these ones truly did exceed my expectations and convinced me the power and the versatility and the function of solar lighting. Now today we've taken our customer pick, that means nothing but rave reviews on our website, our best-selling set of the year, and we're offering them to you today at a sale price. You get $20 off only while our supplies last. Our black set has already sold out, and you get your choice of either bronze, gold, or stainless steel that you're seeing on your screen right now. As you can see, all 3 of those colors are available for you. There's the stainless steel, there is the bronze color, and then there is our gold. Now our bronze is our most popular and our most limited at this point. What's exciting is that these are more than just pathway lights. They have 7 different color lights and color effects on them, and they can be displayed 4 different ways, whether you stake them or you put them up on their shepherd's hooks. It's a really versatile set and buy today. With the touch of a button, you've got Christmas lighting without walking out into the snow. That's how simple and easy these are. And it's a remote control that does all of it for you, and it's included with your purchase today. And because it's solar, they do it all automatically, no matter whether there's power or not. Now, Rebecca Wood is joining us. She's gonna give you a lot of great ideas, a lot of great reasons why these are some of the best money you can spend on lighting that goes way beyond just traditional solar lights.
100%. You always hear about bed in a bag. This is lighting in a bag for your landscaping. You get everything you could possibly need to really get that professional landscape look in your home. And here's the best thing about it. You know why this is my favorite time of year to actually go out and really do the lighting and the landscaping in your yard? It's because it's getting darker earlier. This is when you actually get to enjoy the lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, in Minnesota in the summer, it gets dark at like 10 o'clock at night. Here, it's starting to be, 7:30, 8, and you actually get to go and see it and enjoy it.
It's so nice to put my kids to bed and have it actually be
Isn't
dark
it so
out.
nice? They don't ask, why am I going to bed?
They ask me all summer long.
They always do. And this could not be more beautiful or more easy, and I love how versatile it is. There are 4 different ways that you can display them. You can see, you could set them up right here, just on a tabletop, just like that. You can hang them from a shepherd's hook. If you wanted to actually hang them in a row, you could put a fishing line right through those. These are removable too, so you could take that right off if you didn't want them. I kind of like the way that it looks there.
I like the structural look
I do too.
Yeah,
I really love it. And then we also have the stake. So you can also put these on a stake, or you can also put them on top. It comes with everything you need on top of a fence post, a deck, wherever you need lighting. So if you look outside and you think, hey, there's this area that I need lighting, no matter what that area it is, these will work for you.
Well, you know what I love too? You think about like the perimeter of your backyard.
Yes.
And you don't want to spend a ton of money on low voltage lighting and transformers and cords and cables. You don't want to worry about programming timers and what happens when the power goes. But you also want to see where Milo poops.
Milo.
When you let him out,
I was hoping that's not your
so
son, right?
No,
I'm kidding.
Jack's my son.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
He goes pee-pee sometimes in the backyard, but he
Okay.
said we're good. It's Milo. At the end of the day, maybe it's just about buying a couple to put out where the trash is. But we're going to show you why this is so much cooler and so much more than just traditional solar lighting. Because at the touch of a button, you're going to see live in our studio. You just bought your Christmas lights today.
Just got you. And you know what? I want to point out, when you're thinking Christmas lights, and I'm going to walk you through it, it's so super simple to use, but each of these can be a different color. You just take the remote away from the others, change it. So if you wanted half of them red, half of them green for Christmas, you could do that. You just remove half of them. Look at half and half, just like that. You've also got blue if you want blue. And then you have pure white, which is like an
that would be
incandescent.
Hanukkah, Rebecca.
Hanukkah would be perfect.
Would be
Wouldn't that?
blue.
Yes, we have. My in-laws have a Hanukkah bush, so
maybe
it would be perfect.
blue and red for the 4th of July.
You could do red, white, and blue for the 4th of July because we also have white as an option.
You can do your team colors on every
I love
Sunday.
That.
I mean, that's the thing, is that these have so many features and functions. They're birthday party lighting, they're dinner party lighting, they're Valentine's romantic lighting all in red. And what you're seeing is that with just the touch of a button, Rebecca is changing up the
all
effect
of them. Yes.
or the color. There's like so many different ways to use these and enjoy them. That's why they're a customer pick, in addition to the fact that they're metal and glass, in addition to the fact that they put out more light than any solar lights you've owned before, in addition to the fact that they look better and last longer than any you've ever owned. Now remember, our black set has already sold out, and a fall price is just that, it's fall. We've got a couple of days worth of these to be able to offer to our customers and our shoppers. You get an 8-pack, so whether you need to flank your walkway, whether it's by the front door, the back door, the side door, with free shipping and FlexPay, maybe a second set, maybe a third set, so you got plenty for the holidays and for the fence posts and the banisters and the stairways as well.
With that, you would have that professionally landscaped. I mean, it would almost look like it's the courtyard of a beautiful resort. You would have all the lighting you need, because when you do bring a landscaper in, the first thing he's going to say that you need to add to your house is light. And you get so much beautiful light with this. And I want to walk you through from top to bottom. You can see here, this is actually the solar panel. I love how flushed it is. It kind of works right in with everything. It's in a weatherproof casing, so this can stay out year round. You've got stainless steel construction. It's rust resistant, and this is gorgeous. Look at that. It almost looks like a jewel. It is cut glass. It's real thick glass.
Listen, guys. Not plastic.
No,
it's
not
actual
at all.
glass.
And then inside, it's hard to see, which I love but there's reflective mechanisms inside from top to bottom that will shoot the light out. So that iridescent white, you've got those beautiful colors, it's shooting the light out so you get it in every single angle. You even have a starburst effect on the ground. So from top to bottom, it is absolutely stunning.
So a lot of, decor experts, landscape experts, they'll tell you this is actually the right time of year to get solar in, to think about additional pathway lighting, because it gets dark earlier, and because, with inclement weather, you worry about timers and transformers and power going on and off. These get powered by the sun every day, and they work every night. Take a look at what your property can look like. I mean, look at the with versus the without. For anybody that says, yeah, but solar lights, they just don't put out that much light. What you're seeing on your screen is literally just our 8-pack laid out across the front of a piece of property. You know, 8 is a nice large number to get started, but if you're thinking about lighting around the exterior of your home, if you're thinking about the backyard so you can see when Milo's out there.
Yes,
if you're thinking around the pathway so people can see you walk up, or maybe just putting one right by your address plates so people can see your address, you know, you're getting today our truly best rated set, and you're getting them on sale. That's why already over 250 have been ordered just this presentation. They're on FlexPay for you today, so for under $16 a month, you get them home. We talk about the fact that the effect will give you Christmas lighting, and Christmas is less than 5 months away. Just saying, when you see the value of that FlexPay.
Exactly, and it couldn't be easier. I know sometimes when people get options and variety, they're thinking, oh, but is it too hard to use? Not at all. The remote could not be more simple. You can see the colors that you get, red, blue, green. You get an incandescent white and a pure white light. Now these two up here, the one that has the smaller wheel, that's the flickering lights. That means it's gonna go through very quickly. And the one that has less, that's going to morph through more slowly. So that party mode, you're gonna use that one right there. But if you're relaxing, you've got that. And I love that you can have the party when you want it, but day to day, you also get that elegant, charming light that will up your curb appeal and have everyone asking and thinking that you had somebody come in, dig up your yard, run the wires. They're never gonna guess that this is all solar powered. The batteries come included, and they are high powered batteries, meaning they're gonna last longer. And because there are 3 LED lights inside of here, they're gonna sip the batteries, so it's going to last even longer.
You know, I will say when you read the reviews, a lot of people say, I've had solar lights that lasted 4 hours a night. And these actually make it all the way through the night. Right now you're seeing the color changing effects. Remember, you can go solid red, solid blue, solid green.
You see how quickly and reactive they are?
You can go with that beautiful, natural, incandescent looking color that we're used to with low voltage lighting. Or if you need utility function, you can go to the super bright color to make it easier to see your steps or easier to see your address plate. Touch of a button, you get to adjust this, and it's on every single light. You can change them individually or change them all to do the same thing. So if you stop for a moment and think about, you know, what you get at the hardware store, what you get at the lawn and garden store, I want you to stop and think. 4 different ways to display, 7 different lights, and 7 different colors and effects.
7 different color effects, exactly.
You start to realize you're getting so much more bang for your buck, so much more versatility, and quite frankly, so much more fun. I mean, seriously, these become Christmas lights, the same lights that are keeping your pathway lit up every single day without without staple gunning right, twinkle lights to the roof.
You just have to push a button.
Yeah.
It's decorating with ease. And remember, the construction of these means that you're going to enjoy this 365 days a year. Stainless steel on top. We've got gorgeous cut glass on the bottom, and it's going to last. I personally love the starburst effect that it gives the ground as well. It's just as pretty. You can remove this if you just want to have it as a tabletop. You can hang it from a shepherd's hook, hang it from wire. You can also put this to a post, a deck, going up and down your stairs so you can actually see where you're going. Or you also get the stake, which goes so easily into the ground. And I love that the stake matches the hardware on top.
Well, you know what I think is clever too, is because you get 8 of them and the stake is not a permanent fixture on it, you could stake 6 of them where you need them, you know, like 3 and 3 going up, and then have 2 that you put on a table for decor, or you put on a fence post when somebody is coming over, or you keep to have the kids carry around as a Halloween lantern. You really get to put this together exactly a la carte how you so choose. And they'll last longer than any you've ever bought before. I mean, I said it before, I will say it again, I was proved wrong. A man just said,
I've never heard you say that.
Wrong. I came to HSN thinking solar lights were one of those things that were junk.
No, yeah.
They were garbage that you buy over and over and over.
They're
plastic, they don't carry the light, they don't last long. The ones HSN offers, they truly are better construction, better material, longer lasting. So we've got them available in our final 3 colors that we have in stock. We have the stainless steel, the bronze, and the gold. You get 8 of them and all the hardware to go along with it, as well as the remote control as well. Rebecca, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm very proud of these because they're so well built.
You're just glad that I said I was wrong.
I'm going to hold on to that. In fact, I'm going to go and that's going to be my ringtone.
Somebody was recording this conversation.
Yep.
I don't actually doubt it. Okay, so shop for it while they are available. They are at a great sale price. And speaking of sales, our biggest and best buy of the day, the entire foundation around our fall cleanup event that's actually gonna keep the sand, the dirt, the dust outside of your home. Better doormats that are not coconut fiber, that will last for years and years, on sale. Check them out. They come up next.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
Our Happy Place cleaning products,
are made with plant-based ingredients.
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Well, today we are offering you a better doormat for the front of your house, a better doormat for the back of your house, a doormat that can hold 5 pounds worth of dirt, 5 pounds worth of pesticide-ridden grass, 5 pounds worth of sand, so that it doesn't damage your floors, so that it doesn't dirty up your carpets, so that it keeps the fall and winter mess outside of your home. They're great for snow, they're great for sand, they're great for sleet. All season, all year. These are a better doormat than you've ever had before, because not only can they hold onto that dirt and disguise it, but they're washable, they're rinsable, they don't carry and hold water in them. I gotta tell you, I have had my Clean Machine doormats for 5 years. They survived Hurricane Irma. They survived superstorms. They've been walked on by my 4-year-old, my 2-year-old, my puppies, and they continue to keep the dirt, the sand, the grime off of my floors and out of my home. When you buy Clean Machine mats today, you do less sweeping. You do less carpet cleaning. You bring less of the messes from the outside into your home again. And we offer you too, as our best value of the day. For the first time in 4 years, we are putting our Clean Machine mats on sale as a today's special. Now, this right here that I'm standing on is our very popular Black Cherry, which is down to its final supplies. Over 2/3 of the quantity for the day is already gone. There are less than 2,000 of those left in stock. Next to that, in a larger than normal mat, as you're seeing on all of these, is our very popular evergreen color. If you're gonna put these on the front of the back porch and you've got AstroTurf or beautiful greenery that you wanna match it to. Behind that is the Flint color, which is a traditional charcoal color. So if you're worried about a lot of mud, or you've got a lot of sand, and not sand, salt from the snow, that's a great choice for you. Our original is the jute. This is always our top seller, and it is the original color this was designed in. And then today, for the first time ever, we're offering a brand new Black Forest, which is black and tan, a new combination, as if jute and Flint had a baby. That's your Black Forest choice today. Now, for me, the reason I love these mats is because my dogs actually stop and wipe their paws on it. I think they think it's a tickling massage. When I walk up to my front door, when I walk into my garage, there's actually something with thousands of strong plastic fingers grabbing the sand, the dirt, the dust out of all the nooks and crannies of my shoes, keeping the awful pesticides they spray on the grass from coming inside of my home, keeping the sand for those of you by a beach from ruining my hardwood floors and my carpeting. For my friends up in the Midwest, keeping the awful salt that's going into the grounds during the snowy season from coming inside your home. They're a larger than normal mat, and you get 2 today. Normally they are $20 each. For one day and one day only, we have sold over 12,000 already today, because today you get 2 for $25 and 1 low shipping and handling charge for you. Peter Kilcullen is joining us. He's going to keep dumping sand and dirt and mud and grime and gunk. But at the end of the day, you know, we look at those cocoa fiber mats. They don't hide anything. They're not washable. The second they get through a rainstorm or a snowstorm, they're mucky, mildewy garbage. These hide the dirt, do a better job of cleaning your shoes, and will last longer than any mat you've ever bought before.
100%. And I think the reason that they do a better job is that you can see what I'm doing right here is not a magic trick, just to show you that that sand doesn't sit on top. So even with close to 5 pounds of sand on there, I could still find a spot on that mat and wipe my feet. So it's still working, it's still functioning beautiful. This is doing what a mat was designed to do. Keep all the dirt, debris, all that sand and grit in the mat and not let it get into your house. So that was the whole bucket right there.
So I want you to see something right now. I want you to look at your new mat versus the old mat. And now we're gonna fast forward a year's time. Look at what the Clean Machine is doing inside the home. Look at the look of the Clean Machine mat on the left, and then look at the cocoa fiber mat on the right. Not only is it gross, not only is it dirty, not only is that welcome home to nobody, but look at the threshold. Look at the tile, look at the floor, look at all the junk, the funk, the dirt, the grime, the sand, the dust, the just awfulness that's being brought into your home, where the mat is literally doing nothing for you.
It's done.
And for me, where the rubber meets the road is the fact that you can rinse these mats. Cocoa fiber mats, they get wet, they get moldy, they get mildewy, they get gross, and they hold on to water. You can actually take a hose to your Clean Machine mat. It will rinse out the sand, the dirt, the grime, the dust, and it'll go back to working just as well. Take a look at your screen right now. Would you ever rinse out a cocoa fiber mat? No. You'd throw it away before you hit it with water.
I mean, one day of that horrible mud and rain, and it will never be the same. But look at that. I mean, a tremendous amount of dirt coming off that mat, but now it's brand new. So whether it's that mud that you rinse off, or just the daily grind, all that sand and dirt and grit, you can just shake it out of that mat, and it's completely new again and ready to go. You can see all those fingers that you were talking about, Brett, that do such a great job. You can even hear that. Those fingers, those blades of grass of this AstroTurf do an amazing job. So look at that. You can see my fingers go down into that mat. That's what give it that beautiful, amazing ability to just hide all that dirt and debris. And then that, there it is right there. This is a close-up view of that,
It really
Brett.
does get up and into all the nooks and crannies of your work boots, of your children's sneakers. My goodness, I think my pets, my dogs think it's a paw massage. So all you have to do today is choose your colors. And here's the thing I would recommend. These are a customer pick at $20 each. You get 2 today, and only today, for only $5 more than the price of 1. You pay shipping and handling only once, and we reduced it for you today. And you have FlexPay. Any major debit or credit card for $8 and change. We ship 2 of these to your door. Now, this is our black cherry. It's been a very popular color today, and it is officially our most limited, with only a little over 1,500 still available to shop for the rest of the country for the rest of the day. Next to that is our evergreen color. If you want to match it to your greeneries, to your plantings, that's a great color to choose from. If you want just a classic black, this is our flint color. It's a charcoal color finish for you today. I highly recommend that if you're my friends up in the Midwest or New England and are worried about snow and salt. That's a great choice to make for that. The jute color is our original model. I think probably because it mirrors the look and the color palette of a traditional cocoa fiber mat. So that's the jute. And then brand new, launching today for the first time, is our Black Forest, which is a combination of the flint and the jute. So it's a black base with a tan top to it. Now, we have this little video of snow. I kind of can't create snow for you here in Florida. But for my friends up in the Midwest who see a mat like this and think, oh, I've got to pull it in during the winter months. Oh, I'm not going to be able to use these during the snowy season. Our mudroom really becomes muddy. These are your absolute perfect solution. We know how dirty and mucky your dog's paw prints get in the winter months. We know how covered and caked in snow and mud and moisture your kids' boots and your shoes get in the winter months. There is no smarter mat for anybody contending with winter weather than an AstroTurf mat that is made right here in America, that comes with a 1-year warranty, and I can tell you from personal experience, are still doing their job 5 years after I purchased mine.
Yeah, isn't that I mean, you'll just knowing that your mat's going to be perfect and ready to go after that long winter, I think is great news. Hey, so you know what? I've been pouring all this sand in there, and you can see how well it works. I can pour that sand in there. I can still wipe my feet. But let's go through some of those comparisons again. If I was to pour, you know, a similar amount or not even close to the same amount of sand on a mat like that, you can see it's got nowhere to go. There's nothing there now to wipe your feet. It's never going to do a great job.
It looks messy. The clean machine hides all the dirt and the mess.
Same thing if I try to put the dirt in there, and this is just a small amount, and you can see this would be where you'd be wiping your feet, and that's just not going to work.
That's not a very nice welcome.
Right. So the same thing even on this decorative one, it really doesn't stand a chance. All that dirt just builds up on there really far too quickly to be effective, but I can keep going on our AstroTurf mat.
Well,
and what's nice about this, 5 pounds of dirt, and it still works well.
And here's the thing too, the other comparison mats, what happens to a cocoa fiber mat after a rainstorm? What happens to those mixed media mats after a snowstorm? I mean, if you are suffering through Florence, if you suffered through Irma or Harvey, I mean, look, once it gets wet, it's gross. But this is just your everyday. That cocoa fiber mat is gross. That's not a pretty way to welcome anybody into your home, and it's not doing you any favors. You know, why have we sold almost 12,000 mats today? Well, it's a 2-pack, so basically 24,000 mats. Because look at the new better mat on the left, and look at the old way of doing things on the right that you buy all day, that you buy every year, that don't look good after a week. Buy your clean machine mats that are made right here in America, that don't hold mold or mildew, that are rinsable and washable after heavy mud, after heavy storm. All you have to do is choose your colors. And I'll tell you something, it's our first today's special, which is our best value ever, in 4 years. So think about in the garage and think about the covered porch or patio. Think about the side door where you traipse out to take the trash out. I highly recommend a second or a third set while you're getting your second for only $5 more than we normally offer one for, and only paying shipping on one to get 2 sent to your door. Here's our black cherry, very popular and now very limited. Next to that is our evergreen color. If you're looking to match to your greenery or your plantings, maybe you're gonna have this at the outside of a covered porch or patio and you want it to mix in with your grass, that's the evergreen. Behind that is the flint color, which is the traditional charcoal finish, and one I highly recommend if you deal with the salt in the snow up in the northern parts of the country. Next to that is the original jute, which hides the sand here in Florida very well, and is the closest color match to a cocoa fiber mat, so it's always our most popular. And then behind that is our brand new Black Forest, which is black and tan, a combination of the flint and the jute as requested by popular demand. You know, Peter, the other thing that's nice is it's actually a larger mat. It's actually the width of a door, finally.
Right, so I brought that cocoa fiber mat, and you can see the difference right there. Even if I try to match them up a little bit, this is actually a full 36 inches, which is gonna be a lot closer to your standard doorway than it is this small mat. And I have that more than 5 pounds of dirt in there right now, 5 pounds of dirt. And when you see what that can look like when you shake that out onto an ordinary mat that cannot hold that dirt and continue to work, I mean, look at the difference. It'll cover that mat completely. So obviously this mat can no longer work at keeping dirt and debris out of your house. But our AstroTurf mat will do it, and it'll do it again and again and again, because whether you shake it out or you rinse it out with your hose, it's gonna last and last. It's gonna keep working. So the size difference is pretty apparent, and then also the ability to hide that dirt. Because you know what the important thing about hiding the dirt is you're keeping that dirt off your floors. And I know if you've done some renovation, you have new hardwood floors, new tile floors, whatever type of floors it might be, keeping the dirt and grit out of there is so important. And this, for me, is the best way to do it. The best way, aside from you sweeping and vacuuming and cleaning every single day, put one of these at all the doors around your house, and you will have that protection against the sand and dirt.
Well, I mean, listen, this is the old way of doing things right here.
Right.
This is the old welcome mat, and what you're welcoming is the dirt.
That dirt will never go away. Those
into
two
that
footprints
home.
are there forever.
That's now a sweeping, a vacuuming, and a carpet cleaning.
Exactly.
Right? Or get a clean machine. Leave the dirt where it belongs, outside. Leave it on the right side of the threshold, and let your indoor mats, let your wall-to-wall carpet, let your hardwood floors stay as clean and as new as possible. And it's important to note these are color fast, so they don't fade in the sun. The color you choose today will be the same color 5 years from now, and they're made right here in America. I mean, I know what you think. AstroTurf made out of plastic. It's coming from a foreign country. You're buying a made in America product. That's a customer pick. Have you ever raved about a cocoa fiber mat? Have you ever been thrilled to go buy a new one at the end of another season? When you buy your clean machine mats, you'll be done for years. Normally they are $20 each every day of the week. They are a customer pick at $40 for two. Today, front door and back door covered for $8.32 a month on FlexPay. Today, in the garage and right outside the covered porch or patio, covered for $8 and change on any major debit or credit card with no interest or finance fees because of FlexPay. At the end of the day, you're doing better for the health of your home, the cleanliness of your home, and the longevity of the mats that you own and that you keep to keep the mud out, the fall dirt out, the winter snow out, the Florida beach out, whatever it is, holding up to 5 pounds of dirt, and more importantly, being completely and totally rinsable. I mean, to me, that is what makes this exceptionally different. The fact that you can just wash them out and have them be right back in place, new as can be.
Exactly. And there you're seeing it, you know, up close, what these mats are doing, how those blades of grass, that AstroTurf is scraping away at the bottom of your shoes and your boots and your sneakers, the kids' cleats, sports shoes, whatever it is. It does such a great job. And then all that dirt falls down. That's the big difference between any other mat. That space where the dirt can fall down, and you see the surface of the mat is still able to function. It's still able to clean your shoes. So that's super important, how we can continue to clean your shoes and your boots and the paws of your pets, but also allowing that dirt to go down deep. So it constantly works for you. So for some people, 5 pounds of dirt can be a couple of weeks, a couple of months, or even a year. But this mat is gonna look great, because when all that dirt and mud isn't sitting on the surface, it looks good. We know how great these mats look, but it does such a great job at keeping the dirt from getting in your house.
Well, it looks nice, and more importantly, it's actually doing the job that a doormat was set out to do.
Right.
Now, just a quick heads up, my friends, we are officially getting into our final quantities on Black Cherry. 75% of the Black Cherry mats available for the day are now sold, gone, spoken for, with well over 12,000 sold today. We are getting down to limited quantities on that Black Cherry set. Next to Black Cherry, maybe you want this to match your holiday decor, we've got our evergreen color for you. Behind that is our charcoal. We call it Flint, and it's really a true black charcoal color combination. Next to that is the original, the one that started it all. That's your jute. That's gonna be your closest match to a cocoa fiber matte color pattern. And then behind that is our brand new today Black Forest, which is a black and tan combo, a combination of both the Flint base and the jute AstroTurf fingers to it. Now, I just want to remind y'all, I know most of you did not wake up this morning and go, oh my goodness, I gotta buy new mats and I'm so excited. But I've had mine for 5 years. My dog wipes his paws on them, and I gotta consider more than 2 doors, because sometimes my dog just gets let out the back of the house. I have to think about more than 2 doors because my son and daughter, they go swimming out in the back of the house. So when we offer you the lowest price we have ever offered on a product that will no question about it, lasts longer than any other of its kind that you've owned before. It is a day to stop and consider all the entrance points to your home where you're tracking in mud, dirt, the pesticides all over the grass, snow and salt, and think about stocking up. You know, Peter made a really good point. Keep one in the garage for whatever you traipse in before you walk into the mudroom.
Yeah.
The mudroom won't be a mudroom if you got this in the garage. Keep one at the front of the house and the back of the house. Keep one at the side of the house where you're traipsing out to take the trash cans out. We normally offer them for $20 each as a made-in-America, warranted, better product. And today you get 2 for $25. Use FlexPay. That's less than $9 a month on any major debit or credit card, interest and finance free, to get these home. If you want a second or a third set, FlexPay makes it that much more affordable for you to cover every entrance point to your home at our great sale value, because come the stroke of midnight, price goes back up to $40.
Well, I was looking at that video. They just look so great in front of the house. So any of these colors look fantastic. I've been telling a story all day about my wife, Debbie, that she loved having one in the garage, but wasn't convinced she was ready to have one outside our back door because she had bought a sort of more beautiful, in theory, doormat. But when that started to get dirty and stained, it just wasn't doing the job. When we got the jute color and put that out back, it just looks beautiful with the house, with the pool deck out back, and then the job that it was doing, and knowing that it's not gonna get stained and dirty from those paw prints from our dog and from the kids going in and out of the house. It's a no-brainer. It does such a great job. It looks great. And then you know you're not gonna have to think about your doormat for years and years. So if you're thinking, I don't know, AstroTurf mat, how great it can be, look at what it's able to do, and then you see those reviews, and some people are pretty excited about having a great mat after struggling with, you know, mats that were getting moldy and mildewy or just getting muddy and just not doing the job. A doormat that finally does what a doormat was designed to do. Keep that dirt out of your house. It really is amazing.
And lasts longer. I mean, they're giving,
much longer.
And this to me is where I was convinced that it's washable, that it's rinsable, that it get rid of the 5 pounds of dirt and sand and salt and snow, and then have it be brand spanking new again. You could not wash a cocoa fiber mat. That would be a moldy, mucky, mildewy, disgusting mess. One rainstorm makes cocoa fiber mats garbage. One snowstorm makes them into a bigger mess than they are a helper. So with only about 2.5 minutes left, with almost 13,000 sold, with the best value we've ever offered on one of our top-selling fall cleanup products, I do want to remind you one last time about our color choices, because they will last 5 years. They will welcome you into your home and into your garage and to the back of your home more than any you've owned before. This is our black cherry, close to 80% sold out for the day now. Next to that is the evergreen color. If you're matching it maybe right outside where you've got greenery or plantings, that's a great choice. The flint right behind it is a charcoal color and is perfect if you're dealing with salt and snow up in the northern parts of the country when winter arrives. Next to that is the jute. The jute, always our best selling color because it's the closest color match we have to a traditional cocoa fiber mat. And then followed by that is our brand new, never before seen black forest, which is a combination of black and tan. It's as if our jute and flint got together and had a baby. That's available for you as well. It's a larger mat. It is a made in America mat. Every single one of these is made right here in America. And they even give you a 1-year warranty. I mean, seriously, we are about to cross 13,000 2-packs sold, which of course you know what that means. That actually means that we have offered over 26,000 mats to our shoppers today, because you get a 2-pack, you're not spending $20 a piece, you're getting 2 for $25. That means 26,000 thresholds, 26,000 paw prints, footprints, kids prints, adults prints, work boots, tennis shoes, all covered clean before they enter your now much cleaner abode at home.
So pounds and pounds of sand and dirt and mud are not going to be in your house. You're going to be cleaning less. And I'm glad that we're showing the mud here and how that can come into the house, because we show a lot of dry sand and how much it can hold, 5 pounds. But there was a lot of questions about what if I have wet and mud. And when you see the rinsing out of that mat, I think you're convinced, because that answers your question. It can tackle the mud and the snow and the sleet and the sand and the salt through the winter and then rinse it off and it's brand new again.
Well, that's the thing. That cocoa fiber mat on the right, not only is it not doing its job, but are you really going to want that mat out when your mother-in-law comes to visit?
I think you're going to throw that out 6 months before that even got that bad.
Oh, of course.
I mean, one day and it can be that bad.
And we've talked to callers and customers all day long who said, I buy one every 6 months. I buy one every year.
If you want it to look nice,
It's not doing anything for my pets. One rainstorm and it's mucky garbage. My Clean Machine AstroTurf doormats survived Hurricane Irma.
No
I don't know what else I
question.
need to say.
Exactly.
I mean, there's no coconut fiber mat, there's no cocoa fiber mat that can outlive a hurricane and still do its job. These do. They don't hold on to any smells. They don't hold on to any moisture. They're washable, they're rinsable, they're reusable. They're made right here in America, and they come with a full year's warranty guarantee. You can't buy a better solution than what we offer, and it's only today. We've sold literally hundreds of thousands of these here at HSN over the course of the last 4 or 5 years. It is today at the best value we've ever offered. So it's the day to get that second set for the garage door and the covered porch or patio, for the side door, to get one to give to your brother's house, your sister's house. All you do is choose your color and take advantage of 3 flexible payments on any major debit or credit card. Peter, my friend, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really do
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
I'm glad Debbie is finally okay with you having one out in the front of your house.
She loves it.
We'll see you back in a couple of hours. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Great foods coming your way, so stay with us.
Our Happy Place cleaning products,
Are made with plant-based ingredients.
which means less chemicals